Hi there, this is Hermie and Permium. If you like that, you're going to love the fact check with Miss Monica. Hi, Monty.
Hi.
We had so much fun yesterday, didn't we?
We did.
I did.
I did. We shot a commercial.
So much fun. So much fun.
Yeah. I had a really fun full circle moment.
Okay, yes, please tell.
Because I got out of the car. I haven't acted in a while.
Sure, we're all rusty.
Yeah. I got out of the car and I started recognizing some of the people on set. And I realized I had worked with a lot of that crew on some previous commercials in my day.
Sure, one of the many, many thousands of commercials you had done.
It felt so nice and cool. Like, I had done these commercials as just this actor auditioning and doing this thing. And now we're doing a commercial.
Where they asked you to be in it.
Yeah. And we're doing it together.
Yeah.
Not for this podcast.
But because of this podcast.
Yeah. And there was something really cool about it.
I agree.
I liked it. And I think it's because my ring is fixed.
I have some housekeeping.
Okay, great.
I read the comments. And so... and this is so embarrassing. And I read it a couple times. I'm like, these people are crazy. I didn't say. So people were like, you said the wrong voice of Darth Vader in the Morgan Freeman intro. And I thought they were saying I had said Morgan Freeman was the voice of Darth Vader. And I'm like, I know I didn't say that because I know he's not. And James Earl Jones was the voice of Darth Vader. And I said Edward James Olmos. So I did say it wrong. It was another three-name actor with an Edward in it.
I see. Yeah, that's hard.
So I fucked that up, and my apologies. Oh, and then the other thing was they had coitus interruptus because we were chatting, and I was going to say I was going to give a Danny Ricardo update because I had ridden motorcycles with him.
Oh.
But I guess then we got sidetracked, and I never did. So all these people who are rightly concerned about our sweetheart Danny Ricardo, how's he doing, were left hanging. And I'm here to report that he's so happy.
Yeah, he's doing
great. He's so happy. We were riding motorcycles all day long, and we chatted a bunch. And he said he's just very happy.
I'm glad.
Yeah, he's just doing really, really good. So people should rest assured that Danny Rick is thriving.
Yay!
Yay!
Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell people what Toto texted you? It was so funny.
I had texted him to say, hey. People really love the episode, and me in particular, I really loved it. Thanks for doing it. And he said, how are the numbers? I am a lap time guy.
Oh, so playful.
Oh, God.
God.
I got to say, I want to say out loud, that really put a lot of wind in my sails. That made me so happy to have that episode come out. It really... right-size my perspective. As I've vocalized on here, it's been a challenging transition. I've been really stressed. There's been bad news and challenges. And this came out and I was like, oh, right, dumbass. You get to meet people that you are obsessed and in love with. Holy lottery. Yeah, I was beaming all day Wednesday from it.
Yeah, it was a great episode. And so, just so cool. We get to talk to anyone we want to talk to. Not anyone. I still have a list. We still got Tay.
Liquid Death. I'm just pointing to objects. Monkey with huge balls.
No, we already had Machine Gun Kelly.
We did. Okay, there's another fun update, but I'm getting worried that people are going to be afraid to text me. I guess these people should know I run it through my analysis.
Okay.
And I would never say anything that was in a text that I didn't think was just lovely. You know what I'm saying? I get worried about it, don't you? Like, someone's got a private exchange with me.
Yeah.
And then I'm reporting on it. Mm-hmm. There's an ethical dilemma here.
Sure.
But sometimes they're so funny, and I think the person would like it anyways. So I sent Pitt the clip of Toto talking about me telling him that Pitt said he was a good dancer, and then Toto talking about him coming to dinner.
Yeah.
And then he said, I made up the thing about him being a good dancer. And I said...
oh, no.
I said, I can't believe you made that up. In fact, I don't believe you made that up. I still believe he's a great dancer.
Yeah, me too. But he did say, because Toto was like, when did he see me dance?
I know. But then he had to go, well, I don't understand how that happened, but I'm going to take that.
He was just
He's being funny.
He was doing a yes and.
He was doing a bit. He was like,
Yeah.
you're not going to believe this. He's also a phenomenal dancer. But he's just with him. I believed it.
Yeah.
So I think
Who wouldn't believe
the crux
it?
of that story is I'm gullible.
I think he is a great dancer.
Can we talk about Christmas a little bit?
Sure.
I got the fever as much as I've ever had it, as hard as I've ever had it. Let me tell you what's happening. So far from our homework,
Yeah.
we watched Christmas Vacation already, Home Alone 1 and 2. Side note, I've never heard Delta laugh harder in my life than the 27-minute set piece in Home Alone 2 where he's hitting the guys with bricks.
Oh, sure.
She was laughing uncontrollably for like 27 minutes. She said at one point, it doesn't get old. Like they threw a fifth brick or whatever. And she's like, it doesn't get old. And I got so much joy out of watching her have that big of a laugh at something.
So cute.
Okay, so Home Alone 2, we did Gremlins, another Christmas favorite for us.
Okay.
Last night we did The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, original cartoon. And I want to go out and say, for the record, it's the #1 Christmas cartoon to ever be made. It is the most creative. We all watched it. And
How
at the
many
end
more
of it,
Christmas cartoons are there?
there's a lot. You've got Rudolph. You've got
sure.
you got the Chuck Brown.
Oh, yeah.
You've got there's a bunch.
Okay.
But I'm saying maybe even Christmas anything. It ends, and I said, Dr. Seuss should really be regarded as like Salvador Dali. He had such a unique, imaginative world he created in the words, in the set pieces, and that's one of the most creative people to ever live.
Of course. I think he is given his due props.
Yeah.
There's a Seuss land.
There is?
Yeah, at one of the parks.
There is?
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
Seuss Landing in Orlando, Florida.
In Orlando, Florida. I should go.
You should go. You should pay your respects.
I like when people use the term Seussian. Do you ever hear anyone use that?
No, but I like it.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Newtonian or like it's a paradigm.
But it kind of sounds like Sisyphusian, which was my
Yes.
favorite word.
Which did I
It's
tell
not
you I
my
heard
favorite word anymore.
You taught me that word.
Yeah.
And I thank you for that. To remind people, Sisyphus pushed the rock up the hill every day.
That's right.
There's a Buddhist take that that's what people interpret that as a story of not wasted effort, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
A fool's errand.
Yeah.
But there's a Buddhist way of looking at it, which is like this person had purpose every single day, all day long, and was not suffering probably.
Well,
It's a story
it was
of suffering, but
huge rock.
Well, first of all, he's probably jacked
So strong.
beyond belief. Yeah.
So strong.
But that's an interesting way to reframe it that like, no, this person every day of their life had purpose.
Yeah.
Probably very happy.
That's a lovely way to look at it.
Yeah.
It's actually Sisyphian.
Sisyphean?
Yeah.
I like Sisyphusian.
Me too. And I maintain
keep it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in the Christmas spirit.
Yes, and I wake the girls up every morning. I wake up about 20 minutes before the girls to meditate. And so now they wake up to me playing from my phone over the Sonos Christmas music.
Wow. That's
And I want to
nice.
make a great recommendation to people who are using Spotify, and you can make a station.
Uh-huh.
Go to the Charlie Brown Christmas album and then go specifically to the song Christmas Time is Here. Make a station out of Christmas Time is Here,
Oh.
and it's the best Christmas mix I've ever had.
Ooh, that sounds lovely.
It's on all the time. And so, the tree is over decorated.
Yeah.
We get one tree, and Kristen gets a tree in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And hers is artistic,
Yeah.
and this year it's wicked.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. And our tree is a throw up of color. And I have those old-fashioned bulbs that the water bubbles up in them. They're almost impossible to get to sit vertical on your tree. I've spent most of my free time positioning all of them, and then I pull the cord, and they all fall down. It's a Sisyphusian task.
Wow, ding, ding, ding.
I didn't expect it to come around that quick. I had all this anxiety about presents, but I knocked a bunch of presents out the other day.
Nice. You used a little bit of my,
I used
Gift guide.
your gift guide almost exclusively.
there were good gifts on there.
Complain about your gift guide, though. You make things sell out. Your gift guide is moving markets.
Yeah, well, I pick great items.
Yeah,
I
you
have
do.
to say. I
You have
have to say.
exquisite taste.
Thank you.
some of your recommendations were so good that I found myself dancing around on the websites.
Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah. Yep. And
There's fun stuff abound.
There's fun stuff. So
your tree has colored lights, right?
so many.
Yeah. And
I
Kristen's
have 4 strands, really long strands, and 4 of those bubbly light strands.
Sure.
And the tree's touching the ceiling. It's a Clark Griswold. It's too big.
Uh-huh.
And I'd cut a foot
But
off.
I just want to talk about lights.
Oh, okay. My apologies, Miss Monica. Miss Monica, I'm sorry. I get so carried away sometimes when the spirit moves me. I don't leave my apartment much, so I really enjoy decorating it, get all those colors, makes me optimistic.
I wonder how Hermium, does he have a delivery service? How does he get his tree?
I have a cousin who's not working at the moment, and he loves going to department stores and plazas and shopping malls and strip malls.
Wow.
And I'll call him on the landline. That's what I have, Miss Monica. I pick up the phone and I call his name is Bert.
Oh.
Yeah, did I say my brother-in-law or my cousin?
You said cousin.
Yeah, he's my cousin. I just remembered. Weirdly enough, he's also my brother-in-law, but it's my stepsister.
Oh, okay, so it's all on the up and up.
Everything's on above board, as they say.
Okay.
And I call up Bert and I say, here's what I need, Bert. 6 water weenies, 10 spatulas. And Bert, it takes him a while, sometimes 4 or 5 days. And then he comes over and he does charge me a little more, but that's okay.
Sure.
And then
he's doing
I
a
have
lot
to
of
call
work.
him back up and ask him to deliver the presents.
Wow.
That's okay, though. He charges me for that, too.
Okay. Getting a little taken advantage of, but you seem
That's okay.
fine with it. Okay, great.
Mom?
No, remember, I'm not your mom.
Okay, Miss Monica. Mom Monica. Mrs. Mom. Colored lights.
Yes, the lights, because Chris and I assume on her nice tree has white lights.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is, this is a big thing. I don't know if it's Rob,
Yes.
what color lights do you have?
Well, first of all, do you have the lights you want?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I like the yellowy
White
kind
light.
of warm gold. Yeah, white lights.
That's
I
white.
mean, there's shades of white too. Like we
You have
Natalie and I
gold
argue about
lights?
that.
He's trying to
have solid gold lights.
walk in the middle and be nice, but really he has
white lights.
White lights and he likes them.
I have white
Rob?
lights, but they're kind of yellowy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's like a warm and a cool.
Yeah.
Now, listen, sometimes you complain about there being 2 boys, 1 girl in this situation, but you have to admit, Rob is a perfect middle ground. Like,
Yeah,
if Aaron was here, it would suck.
Well, yeah, but
He disproves my gender stereotypes quite a bit.
Yeah, yes, because Aaron grew up exactly like you, so it's
Yes.
not fit. You just assume it's men because you and Aaron believe it.
That's right, Monica.
So-
That's right, Miss Monica.
So, yes, Rob did not grow up with you and like you.
Oh, he's from the Big Windy.
So, I don't think it's gender, but I do think some people love the nostalgic colored lights.
Yeah.
And then other people who care about aesthetics love the white light.
I could really get on my high horse about it. I used to have a really strong stance on it.
Yeah.
And it's all my class warfare stuff.
Yeah, which is
It's so tired.
It's,
Is that what you're going to say?
No, I wasn't going to say that. Your life does not match that mentality
Doesn't
anymore.
at all. But did you see Chris Rock's latest stand-up? He said, I am rich, but I identify as poor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, for him.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
but
also,
for me.
Yeah, you're of the highest class in this country.
Yeah, well, there's a lot people with a lot more money than me, but I do have.
You're of the highest class.
Okay.
And you also hobnob with the highest class.
Yeah, but you know what? I act like myself. And I have color. Here's what I'll say. The all white Christmas tree is like occasionally I'd see that at people's houses who had an extra living room that no one went into. And you weren't allowed to go in there, take off all your you get in a fucking Intel outfit to go in the room. And all of it seemed stuffy and not playful and fun and colorful. It felt very presentational.
And where's your
But
tree?
I used to be judgmental of that.
Yeah.
I still don't like it, but I'm not as judgmental.
Because your second tree is in your second living room. Okay.
Okay.
You know, I gotta keep you. I gotta just remind you.
I know I'm spoiled.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really spoiled.
It's just to me the class warfare thing. I would hope you now see
that it wouldn't be fair for a stranger to hate me just because I have money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would feel that way on the other side of it, but I wouldn't expect anyone to feel that way. Not be on the other side of it because I get it.
Okay, so I have white lights, obviously.
Yeah, I know that. I would know that.
Yeah, everyone would know that.
You don't need to tell me that. I know that.
Well,
and I'm not judgmental of you. I'm so glad you're having the Christmas you've always wanted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jess and I had pig day, and we went to home. We just missed you, I guess, because it seems like the timing.
Yeah, because we were there at like 11 a.m. on a Saturday, and you were there at 11 a.m. But I got to say, this is my record of all time. I was so fast, and there was no fighting. This is like first year in a few. That day is very triggering for our family.
I think it's hard for families that have to decide.
You got to compromise.
And everyone has their things they care about. And luckily, Jess and I have the same thing. We don't like bald. Call it bald puss.
You call the tree a bald puss?
Bald pussy.
Bald pussy.
If there's bald spots.
Okay, great.
And we don't like that.
Okay.
And
you like more of a Brazilian tree?
No, Brazilian is.
That's shaped and full.
Brazilian?
Yeah. Isn't a Brazilian like you have a landing strip?
I thought Brazilian is
clean. Rob?
You want me to Google?
Yes, I do.
Just definition of Brazilian wax.
And pictures?
Yeah, pictures. You
sure
can
you
do that on your own time.
It removes most or all of the hair from the pubic region, including the front, sides, back, and often the area around the anus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad
What's the landing? The landing strip's just the landing strip?
Yeah, there's like, you can just get different kinds, but
Okay.
Brazilian generally means all hair.
Do you think any dudes get a landing strip? I was just thinking I want to go do that just as a bit.
I've done that as a joke.
You have?
For Natalie, yeah.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Did she like
Did it make her
laugh?
horny?
No. I mean, it was
Probably
not
turned her
meant
off.
to be.
That's really funny.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Okay, let's take a break from the fact check to thank our presenting sponsor, Amazon Prime. Prime has you covered with movies, music, and everything you could possibly need to make the holidays perfect. Whatever you're into, it's on Prime.
This is very exciting. It's holiday party season.
Yes, it is. That time of year.
Work parties, family parties, parties with friends.
Parties.
Parties with your animals.
If you're as popular as Monica, you're hitting the party circuit.
It's a great reason to shop for new clothes or accessories and really like spice up your wardrobe, make it fancy.
Prime can help with that, especially if you decide last minute you want to buy something new. You're set with Prime's fast, free shipping. And hey, what you're buying for holiday parties depends on whether you're a guest or a host. If you're hosting, then you're going deep on Prime to find everything you need to make your home feel fun and festive and perfectly like you.
Oh, tell me about it. I really like to make my house feel very me during the holidays. You could be decorating the outside of the house, getting some lights, something for the windows, grab some new holiday towels, some festive hand soap. Oh, I love a good festive hand soap. Candles. You can do it all.
Absolutely. And you can get all those things on Prime.
Oh, and one other thing, Amazon Music is here to help with the playlist. Curating the party playlist, it's an art.
Amazon Music will get the vibe right. Listen, what we're saying is anything you need for a holiday party is on Prime. Nice sweaters, goofy sweaters for the ugly sweater party, holiday decor, gifts for the host, or fun small stuff for a gift exchange at work. The sky is the limit when Prime's fast, free shipping is at your fingertips. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
Now, we were also so quick. In fact, it was almost eerie. We walked in and we were doing just like a quick look and Jess just beelined. He knew his
Like
daughter.
Christmas Vacation, there was a beam of light shining down on it.
Yes, and he knew his daughter.
Yeah.
And it was the one.
Are you his daughter? Because I think you view more of his mom.
No, The tree is
was
our
his-
daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes
we
more
have we co-parent.
Okay.
But she lives at my house.
Yeah, so I got you.
So he's a little bit of a Debbie dad, but whatever. And she's really pretty. She's so nice. We said, because last year our tree was a boy and he was a model.
Oh.
Like he was gorgeous.
Striking?
He was striking and very like perfect.
Angular?
Exactly.
Not
very
round features,
angular. Not round features. This girl is she's not a model, but she's a star.
Oh, yeah. That's the kind I like.
Exactly. And I've been trying some different hats on her, toppers.
Oh, okay. Hats.
I haven't decided yet.
Is there no part of you that feels sad? Like the softest spot in my heart I have is for Charlie Brown's Christmas when they get that really bad tree. Charlie Brown did a bad job and they hated it. They're yelling at Charlie because of the tree. But then they decide to love it and it's a good little tree.
It's a sweet story.
And I always am drawn to the shitty tree there because I think no one wants this tree and we'd have a great Christmas with this tree. I get emotional about it.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to like rescue the shitty tree.
Oh my God, the way you feel about the trees is like how Kristen feels about the dogs.
That's right. That's right. And all because of Charlie Brown, I think.
Wow.
So yes, so the girls have one agenda, which is to never like the same tree, I think is their agenda. And then mom has an agenda. Mom's very aesthetic. It's very important to her.
So for her, trees are not dogs. She wants a pretty one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
like
got
me.
something in her mind she's looking for.
Yeah.
My singular goal is when you pull into Home Depot, you can either park and then go by the tree and then enter the line to pull up where they'll put the tree in. And I want to just pull into the line and know that they can get that tree fast enough that by the time it inches up to the front, we'll have gotten the tree. So my only objective is to get the trees in time by the time I'm pulling the truck.
Car?
No, in previous years, they go in and I wait in the car. This year, I went too.
So what'd you do with the truck?
I just parked it and I'm like, I'm going to run in. I'm going to see if I find a tree. It's not going to move up that fast. They got to load a tree. I didn't hold anyone up.
Okay.
And then we got the trees by the time I pulled up. So that was my goal.
Okay.
Mine's way less aesthetic and way more time management.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for the.
You don't?
I don't.
How could you not?
Well,
A tree that no one wants, Monica?
it's already dead. Dax is already dead. It got chopped down.
I always get a tree that has a little bit of personality. And by personality, I mean missing parts.
Bald puss?
Miss Monica, I don't know what you just said, but please don't say it again. You want to talk about
No,
that? And I'm here
no,
to buy
my
a big
God.
old Christmas tree. Tell me about your tree.
Oh.
Does it have a Brazilian?
Ew.
What?
Stop.
What do you put on
Make
your
him go away. Make him go away. I can only take, I kind of forgot he.
It sounds though like you guys are very Frito-esque when you're shopping for this tree. You're just not doing the voice. Talking about I don't even want to say it either. Oh my God. And you're saying it's your daughter? This is twisted. Certainly don't want Jess talking about his daughter in that fashion.
No.
Last update, it was time for a harvest. Everyone already knows that. I feel like people are going to have a bunch of judgment about this. I guess fuck them. Delta's like, I want to shave my legs. Will you shave my legs?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. People are going to be like, you shouldn't shave your kids' legs. I can already feel that coming. But I don't give a fuck. She wants me to shave her legs.
Yeah, why not?
She feels left out. I did it.
Okay.
Monica, her leg hair is also cashmere.
It is.
So we now have 2 fields in rotation. And so I want you to see what an enormous...
Are you combining?
Yes. It's now father-daughter cashmere.
Oh.
And I want you to... You remember how much we had just 2 days
practically
ago?
none.
Look at the amount
Wow.
of cashmere we now have.
Wow. It's like quadrupled in size.
I was making a joke that we might get a mitten or a scarf in 10 years, but I actually think that's a real possibility now. Look at the amount in there now.
This is really,
Do you want to feel her?
I do.
Okay,
I want to
good.
touch it, but also last time we touched it.
Some of it disappeared.
Yeah.
That's okay. Now we got 2 growers.
Wow. There is
Right?
so much.
Yeah.
Now you have
Yeah.
2 growers.
We got basically a mink farm.
Are they separated?
There's no real.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's separated on.
Wow. It's so soft.
Yeah, I think hers might even be softer than my back hair.
Oh my God.
But that's got a time limit. Her leg hair will turn into shitty hair like our leg hair.
Exactly.
But currently, she is growing cashmere.
Oh my God.
Do you think I need to get a work permit for her? Because she is now kind of
probably
actively
illegal. It's like, yeah, it's illegal.
I don't want to out her because she did such a great job. Lincoln shaved my back, did a great job.
Yeah.
But she thought she had some cashmere on the razor and she emptied a little bit into our pouch. And then I discovered, no, that some of that was beard hair. So I had to actually go in and pull. Now I'm getting embarrassed. It sounds like a bit, but then you realize, no, it's not a bit. He's really, that happened.
Did you use tweezers?
No, I could feel and I'd pull that out.
Oh, wow.
I probably lost a lot of really good
I know.
products.
That's okay.
Yeah, we live and learn.
This is an R&D situation.
It's only the second harvest, so
wow.
Still learning a lot.
Exciting. All right. Oh, one more thing. One cool thing that happened that I want to put out there in the world, because I think it's good for me to manifest this.
Okay.
When Callie and I were shopping, we went into one store and I bought some cute little boxer shorts.
Okay.
As we were leaving, Callie was in front of me and someone had held the door open for her to come out. And like some woman walked in and then Callie walked out. And then this person continued to hold the door for me. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then I kept walking. I don't know. He's a mystery man.
Oh, okay.
And
It looked like the look on your face was that it was a famous person.
it was the most
Gorgeous.
gorgeous person I've ever seen.
Really?
And
Male or female?
male.
Give me age, height, describe.
He's kind
Build
now
it
he's
for
like
me.
but now he's sort of a haze.
Oh.
Like I don't remember.
I don't like that
I
part.
know, but part of it was it happened so fast. He took my breath away.
Yeah.
And I think it read.
Okay. Your
and-
face betrayed you.
Yeah, and he smiled, and I don't remember if he showed teeth or not.
Flirting.
But no, he just like that's who he is.
Okay.
And I turned, I turned and I said, "Oh my God, that guy was so hot." And she said, "I know."
Callie was fucked up too.
Yes. So so this is an undeniable situation.
You should have gone back inside to talk to the third woman who entered.
Well, I think they were together.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. There's no way to know.
So this is a lost persons report.
Exactly.
If you opened a door for Callie and Monica at the farmer's market,
Brentwood Country Mart.
Yeah.
On Black Friday.
On Black
Probably
Friday.
around noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Contact, I guess, comment in this. I'll read it.
Okay.
I read them all.
Comment or
Don't. No catfishes.
Exactly.
I guess you'll be able to see the photo though, and you'll know.
I'll know.
And no one could fake it.
No, because when I walk through the world, I'm extremely unobservant. I don't
You're
blind, people.
basically.
I really am.
Yeah.
And speaking of blind, I got some soap in my eye this morning, and it was.
Blinding.
I thought I did some permanent damage.
Of course.
Okay. So anyway, I walk around so unobservant, and yet this person was strong.
Penetrated.
He pulled me out. It was shocking.
He's like a lifeline.
He was so attractive.
How many more times did you think about him
that
later?
day?
Yeah.
A lot of times.
A ton.
Yeah.
Did you like whip up fantasies? I know you're prone to fantasies.
I am prone to fantasies. I didn't actually. I was more just like
Thunderstruck.
I was just taken
Love at first sight.
a little bit.
Oh my God.
And I don't even believe in that, but
Monica.
like maybe. Anyway, that was a big mystery.
Yeah. Wow.
And I wonder.
And how often have you thought of him since then? Daily or once every few days?
It's starting to dissipate. And I don't remember him.
I
as
sure
well.
hope he reaches out in the comments.
Me too.
Also, no bullshit, no catfishing.
Yeah, guys, seriously.
Stop catfishing, everybody.
Seriously. Okay, anyway, so that we'll add that to the mystery pile with the guy I met at in New York, the restaurant guy.
Oh, right.
That mystery is not solved.
Catfish is so delicious. Did you ever eat a big catfish sandwich, Monica?
I don't give him permission to say my name.
What do you want him to call you?
I don't want him.
Don't leave it. Don't let him decide.
Okay, this is for Fei Fei Li.
Oh, and a ding, ding, ding. We just interviewed someone who knows her intimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, not intimately.
Yeah.
I mean, sexually. The colleague. We just interviewed a colleague.
And he was giving her a lot of props and
Yes.
reverence
Yep.
that she really deserves. I loved her so much.
I loved her so much too.
She was a delight.
Yeah.
Now, some facts for her. How long did Einstein live at Princeton? He lived in Princeton, New Jersey for 22 years, from 1933 until his death in 1955. He purchased a house at 112 Mercer Street, which became his home until his death. The house was for him, his wife, Elsa, stepdaughter, Margot, and secretary, Helen Dukas.
His secretary lived with him.
I guess so.
Interesting.
I bet it's more like an assistant. Nowadays, we'd call it an assistant.
You're probably right. Yeah, I guess secretaries were just assistants.
Okay. Oh, we talked about Cambridge Analytica, which was the whole thing that happened with Facebook. I encourage people to listen to Acquired, the podcast Acquired. They do an episode on Meta, fantastic episode.
Yeah.
And they talk about what happens with the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal. And a lot of it's very misunderstood. A lot of what the public thinks, we're all missing a ton of information.
It's kind of like the Martha Stewart thing.
Exactly.
Where we all think she traded her company.
Exactly. And
And
that's
she didn't.
not what it was.
Nor did she even do any insider trading. But she still went to prison.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, the nefarious activity was on Cambridge Analytic, not Meta.
Right, but also
they were just using existing tools that anyone could have been using.
But they were using old information from an old quiz or something that Facebook did a long time ago, and that's what they used.
Okay.
They weren't using current information. And yeah, Facebook didn't sign off on, they didn't hand over this information.
Yeah. Everyone should listen to Acquired, just period.
It's such a good podcast.
It is.
I'm always shocked.
Yeah, if you like a deep dive, that's the show for you.
In the business world,
Yeah.
learning. I mean, you listen. I mean, they're 4 hours long. This
Meta's
Meta was 6. Yeah. They spend a month researching a company, and then they just tell you everything about the business and how it came to be and all of it. And you do leave feeling like you took a course in business.
Big time. Yeah.
I recommend Acquired. And that's it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay. I just adore her. I wish her the best.
Me too.
I'm grateful for her.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's the line we learned from the Lisa Kudrow fact check that we say to people, that I'm just grateful for you. I'm grateful you exist.
Oh, yeah.
Now we know.
And I'm grateful for her existence.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. And Toto's a great dancer. Don't listen to anybody else.
He's great.
Love you.
Love you.